Hi. Okay, I would have made this on my phone that has like better video quality or whatever, but I don't can't be asked to set it up and then like edit it or whatever. I just was struck by this. Few things first. One, my name is Cheyenne. Hi, hello. Two, I have really bad. I have really bad anxiety. Three, I've been really happy the past 2 weeks, and it's so scary. I'm very used to inconsistency. I'm very used to inconsistency. I don't know if you can ever become accustomed to consistency, but alas. I'm used to waking up one day feeling at the top of my game, and I'm used to waking up the next day and feeling like shit and almost not being able to get out of bed. I'm used to there being like 2 or 3 days of each, and it kind of like switching off, or it's switching in the middle of the day, and I have no idea why it did that or what's happening or what the hell is going on, but I'm feeling things and whatever. But for the past like 2 weeks, I marked them by like my therapy sessions because the rest of my weeks just like muddled together. But as marked by my therapy sessions, my last 2 weeks have been good. Like, I haven't just been like average, like meandering through my life. I've actually been like happy. And of course, my first thought is, well, that's not gonna last. And I'm like waiting for the pin to drop, and I'm waiting for something to happen. And I just have to keep, I think it's Chris Evans who has this little thing that he does. Sometimes he just goes, shh, to just get everything quiet for once. And I found myself doing that fairly often, but it's effective. You know what else is effective? Listening to One Direction every morning, because they just put me in the best, happiest mood. Of course, I'm not going to get through a single video without talking about them. Anyway, I was just kind of sat in my apartment, getting ready to make myself a cup of tea, and I'm reading this really, really good book right now. I cannot remember the last time that I read for fun, and I enjoyed it. And I was just thinking about, maybe I could spend 15 minutes on my guitar today. And then I thought about the pasta that I'm going to make for dinner, and how delicious that's going to be. My oven's preheating right now. It's going to be, it's whole wheat fusilli with garlic broccoli and just like sausage. So super yummy. Easy, but really yummy. And I was just thinking about like little things like that, and little things like the fact that One Direction is dropping a new album in 2 weeks, and that I had this really good cookie at Joe's, and this book that I'm reading is so good. And like, sounds so stupid, but I feel like I've finally realized that life is fucking awesome. Excuse my language, family. I'm very sorry, but life is so good. Of course, I'm not going to be thinking like this every day, and of course, there are days when my anxiety and my like subsequential depression rears its ugly head. It's writing a play about it to try and make sense of it, because I don't understand it. But it's just like, it's days like this where I sit down and I realize we're capable of so much more than we think that we are. There's this cheesy Pinterest quote that I always see going around, and it says, you can't do everything, but you can do anything. And cheesy, but also very true. I think that it's important to realize that we are capable of so much, and everything is a process. Nothing is finite except for time and life. It's fine. Nothing is permanent. So I guess everything's finite. Oh, never mind. It's just like, we can spend our time doing so many things, and we have the capacity to do so much, and everything that needs to get done will get done, and if it doesn't, then who cares? Yeah, it kind of sucks, but also who cares? I'm writing a play that's not done yet. It's due in 2.5 weeks. And I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed about it, which is like, kind of blows my mind, honestly. Last year I would have been probably like comatose at this point with fear and worry. So we're making progress, huh? I'm trying to make sense of what I wanted to talk about. Oh, that's my oven. I mean, obviously it's my oven. That was me. I make BB. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, the fact that, like, we get to be alive and do stuff is really, really cool. Like, the fact that I get to take a British literature course next semester and I get to continue my on-camera work and I get to, like, do all of this stuff with this, like, being that happened to just sort of, like, that just, like, happened to arrange itself into me, that the stars just so happened to collapse into the little particles of dust that they did. And here we all are. We're literally made of star stuff. We are made of star stuff and the universe, and we have the capacity for as much. We are infinite beings, and like, life is just really, really cool. And I refuse to let anxiety and depression take that away from me. Some days it is so easy to just lie in bed and not do anything. It is so easy to listen to whatever's in here because I think that they know better and they can say whatever the hell they want to say to me, and I will probably listen because it takes every single ounce of energy to remove myself from my bed. But other days like today, they're tucked away behind some door, they're out running errands, I don't know what the hell they're doing. But it is days like today where I'm like, oh my God, how dare you try to take this from me? Who do you think you are? I'm incredible. I have the capacity and the curiosity and the wonder for so much of everything in this world. And who the hell do you think you are to try and tell me that I don't? So anxiety, you can screw off, basically. I mean, not really. You're going to be around always. But I'm just hoping I deserve better than you. I deserve a lot better than you. You're never going to leave. And, you know, I'm hoping that someday we'll be able to get to a point where we can live side by side instead of constantly fighting against each other, because frankly, it's exhausting. Life is so fucking cool, guys. It's just really, really cool. Don't let anything take that away